connected to the stream. And just see how that goes. If it keeps this up, I'll just do that. Yeah, it did. And I disconnected and reconnected. It's not wanting to do either at the moment. Oh, it did. My stream's being troublesome today, but hey. Thank you, CMC. Now, back to Crazy Pony Designs. What the hell is this? Mainly because TV Head, it looks like someone from the 1980s designed a robot. And all they had was junk. Oh, now you're green. This streaming setup is sometimes a little bit mean. Alright, there we go. Yeah, and it's not the first time, Quench, that we saw this design. It's just the newer one of this. Hey, I know that design. We've seen it before. And she's on a Harley. I think it's a Harley. If not, she's to the chopper. She got to the chopper. Still, very neat, all things considered. And I love detail like this, especially on the motorcycle. Well, this thing's a grabby thing. I don't know if it's a doctor or it's Doc Ock. Although, granted, I only see one eye and it's looking directly at me in my soul. But, hey, that happens. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Just a standard pony with wings. Not too much to overly analyze about this. It's very neat. They did not do a good transition between the wings to the body, but again, that's more of an art critique, and we're just here to look at neat pictures and go, ooh, ah. Now, speaking of actually good transitions, look at this character design. It is stunning. Yeah, it is amazing how you can take just a simple idea and add a few lines and bam, you get a very cool, very sci-fi slash cyberpunk look to it. And then you get this adorable thing over here. Don't know if that's speakers or mics or whatnot, but looks very neat, and I enjoy the whole design here. People say green and purple don't go well together. Well, I say it takes a certain type of green and a certain type of purple. Yeah, my tongue. Hey! Okay, I half want to say this is Thunder Lane as something else, but I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. Well, but yeah. It's definitely something that's very much in the standard form of this is Pony. Pony as plain. Oh, look! We do get CMC, look! We do get Crush, Kill, Destroy swag. And it's fighting a character we saw earlier. Seriously, I just went backwards on the timeline until I got to a year ago. It is long, tedious, and at times I don't know a good transition for him. But hey, I'm showing off awesome artwork. Oh, hey, we saw these two earlier. And I still love how the glow goes, and you can actually see a better definition of his face now. Still, rather neat, all things considered. And here we are again. And a little bit more cute and a little bit more screen facing. At least I think it's screen face. It's hard to tell given the fact that he just licked his male friend. I don't know if they're actually in a relationship, I'm just saying. These are adorable, although it's hard to honestly tell at times the style, because sometimes you got cute little pony style, and the other time you got, well, I have to say dragon style, but that's just because of how the body shape is. Still, very nice. Oh no. Someone made it an alarm clock into a pony. God have mercy on our souls. If there is a God, let it be so that we do not have to boop it. Well, actually, that probably would save it. Fair point, Quinn. Fair point. Yeah. It get boops. It gonna be a boopin'. And this I just left in because that's actually something I haven't really seen. It has no easy ears. It looks more like a telephone receiver. And I swear there's a logo somewhere, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, it's just a very neat design. Oh look! We have the maid pony. Run. Those are not safe feather dusters. Still rather cute and very, very adorable. Ooh, this looks like a little bit of tech issues on one of them, but I can't really make it out because, you know, white on white with a drawing. Not very easy to do detail, but still very neat, and I can follow the lines to where it should be. Would love to see this colored one day, but I'm not the artist that did it, so I'm not going to be like, I should color it the way I see it. No, 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 that's not nice. It's not your character. You don't need to color it. I really wish I had murder drones. I don't know if I have murder drones. It's been a bit. But this gives me murder drone vibes. This gives me vibes of the drones of murder. Yeah, it is just a very neat design, and I am glad to have found it because it is very, very nice. Right, getting back in and moving to the next one. Yep. Yeah. Yes, I'm sure this is still not meta drones because that would be under crossovers, but the detail on this, the circuitry, hey, the grabby tail, the look of it, it's god dang. And it's, I don't know if one is hand drawn and the other one in 3D. It's too hard to tell. I don't know which. Still, very nice, and it looks extremely well done. Ah, we have more Bespone, and I still want to say Thunderlane as a plane. I'm still 50-50 on that. But again, and it's very neat to see. Ah, that is the Highway Intercept prototype. Okay, so Sunracer, that's our cute little transforming police bot. Very neat, and I love how it's so simple yet. Yeah, I would call it a thunder. I would call that Thunderplane, but very neat character here, and I love the transformation with these characters. And we have a freshly made robot pony. Still, well, it looks nice, and the only real thing I have with some of these is some proportions, but I'm willing to just be like, let it go. This is how the artist draws. Because I'm no better. But yeah, I love the colors. I love the look. I kind of don't get the extra things for the upper arm and upper leg, but probably just for armor. Apologies. And whatnot. But still, very neat, and it's a very striking design. And then we have the Riot Bot. You know, I half want to say you could build this in TF2 with Source Filmmaker, but I'm not quite sure. Still, it's rather neat to see this and go, that looks awesome. And we're back to the Nightmare Fuel. And remember, I think, and I'm not fully sure, I think this was also easy to see because it wasn't censored. Yeah, it was not censored. Because it's only a robot. It's not blood. It's not guts. Still, very neat on how they broke down this robot. Because you have to think, what is the story of this? And I'm just loving the look of it. She does not have time for my opinion, nor does she care for it. She is just like, you haven't seen anything, honey. And would saunter away going, I am the woman. Still, very nice, and I enjoy the proportions on that. Ah, we got another cute little robot. Oh my god, it's the companion cube. Yay! Still, very neat, and I love the use of the, I want to say aquamarine and pink, but the pink more so because it goes throughout the body. Very nice use, and it helps break up all that white. And we have a cute pony with a Gatling gun. We should all run. She has a Gatling gun. It is rather like, damn. Still, very neat, and I love whenever someone does that. Which I say you are a braver being than I, because I would be like, I would just be nice to the pony. Don't let her get angry. And then this one. I love the fact that this has suspension wheels and it's very unique. Earlier, I don't know if I showed it on here, but we got a thing where ran out of power and yeah, they had to tow this one. Not because she was a bad skater. She just ran out of power. Alright, moving on. Happy Day or VI? Okay, I do not understand what's going on here, but I think the pony here is trying to celebrate this the pony's birthday. It has a hand mouth. That is somewhat disturbing. Ah, okay. Thank you, CMC. Still, love the design here, and I kinda am terrified of the hand mouth. I swear this is not another pixel. I don't recall if this was behind the sensor thing because it's a mannequin. It's not showing off anything. Still, rather neat and rather impressive. Oh, oh, you poor Mars rover. Y'all, we're going to have a moment here. Going to have a moment of silence for the Mars rovers that we have lost over the years. And the smooth mother that was Opportunity. Thank you for that moment of silence for a rover that so many of us loved. It is forever a pony. Now this is one that I'm like, okay, I know it's a robot, but I don't get it. It's very neat, and its design is rather unorthodox, but still, I don't get it. Eh, it is neat, and I like it. I think we had another version of this a while ago, but well, on 171 out of 420. Yeah, I need to keep going if I want to make it by the end. And not overrun my time, but I will probably overrun my time. So, oh, let us move on. Very nice design, and I like how it moves. Now, this was censored. It's a mannequin. I kind of like the hands. The hands are very, very neat. I know it's very much a witch thing, but yeah, it's weird what's safe and what's not. Ah, CMC, I found you a boopin' plane, and our fellow with the alien mouth did not care for it. It did not. Still, cute, and I love seeing stuff like that. Oh no. Oh no, it's gone mad. And it has us in our sights. Okay, it definitely is a codification of the turret from TF2. Or someone based this off of the turret from TF2 because, god dang. It packing heat. And it will not die. Speaking of someone who wanted to go fast, dang. I mean, look at all them flames. Don't honestly know how to deal with that much. I know the fire is fun, but And we go straight to Mad Scientist. Why did you turn yourself into a robot? For science! Now I know this is not Zip, and very French Girl-esque, but I believe this was safe. And I think its charging is on the belly. So it good. Ah, a repair drone. Very nicely done. And this style is very well thought out, and I enjoy how it feels. Ooh. Well, someone's having a once over, analyzing damage. Very, very neat on how that is done. Oop, skip one. Okay, so I don't know the full context of this. But that looks like, hey, the pony. That looks like a child. That looks like a robot dog. That looks like a robot foot. I don't know the story, and yet I want to know the story. Why was this not described to me? If it was described, I forgot it. The robot with the mouth hand is smarter than it looks. The robot with the mouth hand cannot hurt us. God help us all. Ah. I don't know what's fully going on here, but that looks like oil stains and... Well, I hope it's nothing horrible. But still, it's cute, and I want to show it. A good mechanic and a good friend. Love this art style, too. Background's a little incoherent, but hey, it happens. And now we have what I would dub the Kim Possible robot. Whee! Ooh, a very neat design for a flyer. I don't know anything beyond like good mechanical wings, a nice tail for stability, and the visor is very pretty. Well, we found more of the TV heads. Seriously, I don't understand those. Yeah, the thin wings on that last one, very true, very true. And we have this one, which very good bust, and I love the lines going down the eyes, the face, the chest, and I would assume throughout the rest of the body. Also, I kind of like how the eyes look itself. Very neat. Ah. Now this is just adorable. Look at that pony just sitting there, not a care in the world. Just going, I'm going to get tuned up. I'm going to be fitted with new parts. And then we go straight to this character has seen some stuff, or it is very much afraid of what it sees. And I enjoy the little thing around its neck. I don't know if it's actually supposed to be a necklace or a power indicator, but it's still rather neat and a nice slick thing. Yeah, very smooth joints on this. And then we get another flying type over here, which again, I don't attempt to remove any distinguishing marks of the author or the artist. But dang, that's a very, very neat design. Got a rainbow effect on it. Ah, looking back, I should have probably put these in crossover, but you know what? Atlas and Peabody, they deserve it. They are adorable together. Checking myself, just make sure stuff is okay. Yep, still going. Alright. Back to the cuteness. Oh, look, we now have, I think this is the James Webb telescope, but it could also be the Hubble. I'm not sure which at the moment. People smarter than me. Okay, thank you, C2R. Because I'm just making sure, because I'm here just to show off awesome artwork and do everything. Oh, here's that dude that I said I don't understand, and I still don't. But they have a very neat design, and I don't know if like the nose could be other eyes or whatnot. It's just neat, and I enjoy how it is a very simple yet complex design. Okay, now this is just silly. And I do mean that in the best possible way. It is very silly. Pot mare, pot machine, all raccoon, bionic brandy. It's silly enough that I'm like, yes, yes, I need that. Ooh, and a good thing on in this character again, and a nice character sheet, and ooh, they can have evil red eyes or laughter yellow. Ah, there it is. I love it whenever a character like this that has eyes, their colors are related to emotions. Very nice use of the screen. I know this should have stayed in FNAF in the crossover section, but if I didn't tell you that this is meant to be Lefty slash the puppet from FNAF, would you have believed me? Because goddamn, that's a very neat design and a very well used character. And now we have a little bit more of an armored. I would call this a racer pony, but you know, oh, helmet, visor, looks very neat. Ah, now here's a stomper pony. I love the electrical warning symbol up top, as well as on the sides. Ears as well, and beautiful blue eyes. Yeah. And I know this probably should have been a derpy thing, but it's hard to tell what's a derpy, what's not, because if people just do a pony, they do a pony. Still very neat, and I love the esoteric background. And we have a fortune teller here. Ah, this Nom enjoys the fortune teller. Very neat. Well, someone's getting a tune up, or an upgrade, or something. I don't know. It's hard to describe what's going on here. Hmm. Okay, something with Rarity and a robot. I have no clue. This is just cool. Okay, three versions of the same character, I assume. Or at least variants on a standard model. It looks rather neat and something